Currently on the screen, it's another look from the International Space Station flying across the Australian continent earlier this week from south to the northeast. For Friday the 13th of April 2018, welcome to another update from the Force 13's Australia Oceania channel and a final look at ex-tropical cyclone Kenny. Joy Typhoon Warning Centre has finalised their position on the X system. A look at the NOAA floaters. A low pressure system of 1009 millibars currently located near 13 south, 151 degrees east, and it's expected to drop 1 millibar, be 1008 near 14 south, 149 east. Southeasterly quarter winds tending clockwise within 120 kilometres below and the trough. Wind speeds 15 to 25 knots, reaching 30 knots at times. Let's see what the Bureau of Meteorology says in their 2:30 update. Sea surface temperature is very healthy where the low pressure system is located. Upper level divergence, it's around 20 knots. The latest wind shear, the red's unfavourable, yellow neutral, green favourable. As the 2017-18 tropical cyclone season winds down, we may see one more system before the end of the month. 850 millibar vorticity. "24-hour shear tendency." The Bureau of Meteorology has a few warnings in place. Tropical Tip, its website, it's the GFS model, and we're looking at total accumulated precipitation, rainfall scale, right hand side of the screen, and again it's the area in yellow and dark brown. Looks like a bit of activity, possibly the northwest Gulf of Carpentaria, tropical North Queensland coast, area south of the Queensland New South Wales border, western side of Tasmania, including South Island of New Zealand. New Zealand has had some severe weather earlier this day. 100,000 people, including businesses, affected by electricity outage, and up to a few hours ago there's about 13,000 still without electricity supply. Turning to a look at various models. This is the Navy's NavJam. They were looking at AESt, but their position is now reducing. Now, this is a 12-hourly rainfall outlook from the Bureau of Meteorology. across the 4 days. Rainfall scale, right hand side of the screen, you can see the dark green west coast of Tasmania, and similar for east of Cairns. We have a strong wind warning down there in Tasmania for the far northwest coast, central north, southeast, southwest, central west coast. The area of convection, previously located near 11.9 degrees south, 151.7 degrees east, has dissipated. That's the final position from the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre, the Bureau's total forecast of rain. And keep an eye on the forward motion, and note the green and dark green just over the New South Wales Queensland border. West coast of Tasmania. A wind warning, strong wind warning for the Byron, Goffs, Macquarie, Hunter, Sydney, Illawarra coast. And the webcam is from the mouth of the Tweed River, most likely at point danger. Severe weather warning has been issued for destructive winds for the central East Gippsland, Mallee, southwest northern country, north central, northeast, west, south Gippsland, Wimmera forecast districts. A series of active cold fronts will affect Victoria over the next few days. The first cold front will reach the southwest this evening before moving through the remainder of the state overnight and Saturday, damaging winds of 50 to 70 kilometres an hour with gusts to around 90 kilometres are forecast. And apology for the darkness in this text, it's just a little bit more of the Bureau's Victorian office. A gale warning is in place for Port Phillip Bay, West Coast, Central Coast, and a strong wind warning for Western Port. And this is the entire state of Victoria under a severe weather warning. There's also a similar one for Snowy Mountains. Blizzards are expected for areas above 1,500 metres. That's for Sunday, 1,800 metres late Saturday. Now we look at the instability. This is from 1 p.m. today through to 10 a.m. Saturday. Storm probability. Then we have a look at the wind speed probabilities. A cold front approaching New South Wales from the west is expected across southeast parts of the state Saturday during the late afternoon or early evening. Northwesterly winds will strengthen from late Friday ahead of the front. Strongest winds expected around the time of its passage, after which winds will shift westerly. Snow is expected to develop late Saturday over the alpine areas in wake of the front, continuing into Sunday morning with blizzard conditions likely at higher elevations. Hazardous surf warning for Fraser Island, Sunshine Coast and Gold Coast waters, and the system is expected to move slowly westward during the next few days. There is only a low chance of ex-tropical cyclone Iris redeveloping. That's the current position from the Bureau via their Coral Sea 3-day outlook. And finally, here's the current status of the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre. An apology for my voice in this update.
You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, which has had a revamp and is still under reconstruction, but take a look. Also YouTube, of course, if you haven't subscribed, that might be a good idea. Visit Force 13. We're also on Facebook under the same name, of course, and you can like us on there, and you can also follow us on Twitter. Search Force 13, all in text for those. You can also add Force 13 on Skype or my personal account on Discord, Fool13, at extension 9094.